moving the sheep with their lambs today. So they're done with the barn and they're now moving over here where they're still close to the house where we can kind of keep an eye on them. I think they like being here. They do see the other sheep from here, so sometimes they just call and call and call. These babies this time of day are normally running around, playing, jumping around. But I think they're tucking in. It's supposed to be kind of cold tonight, so. And then over here, they're getting gigantic. They were just a large handful, like a softball when we put them in here. Maybe a little bigger than a softball. Now they just look like young chickens. Probably like 10, 11 inches tall. Babies wag their tails when they drink milk. Wow, I'm so glad to have this full. We're not even halfway through March yet, and the firewood is full for next year. So it can all be drying and curing and seasoning. I have at least 10% and maybe 20% more wood in there than I had last year. Some of the pieces are a little longer, so I ended up where I just had a bunch of stuff in over here. And then I went and stuffed it in the top because I was trying to get rid of everything I had on the ground here. This little bit is what's left from last year. That's gonna last me, it looks like, at least 4 more days and maybe longer. So I think I had underestimated how long it would last, and I thought it was gonna go until April, but it looks like I'm gonna be finishing up around mid-March. But the weather is so nice, we'll do fine without it. Saw me mixing the paint. We just happen to have this color of paint that's primer and exterior paint, and I thought, hey, I don't have to buy anything. But I'm not sure we're thrilled about the barn looking this way, and I'll give it another coat maybe tomorrow. The important thing was not to get some color on there, but to protect that wood, to keep it from flaking and falling apart. But no, I don't think either one of us really like the color that much. But I think it's gonna stay that way a while. Maybe if we, I don't know, if we think of something soon, maybe we can paint over it. Starting the burn pile again. Let's see how much we can get done today. I'm hoping to burn up this whole pile and maybe the one over there too. It's burning faster than it was the other day when it was raining. This is less than 10 minutes. The fire is burning completely different today. It's the whole thing, all the small stuff is burning out of the middle, and it's just leaving the thicker branches, which I'll gather those together into a pile. It's been about an hour and everything's gone but the big logs. So I'm just managing those while they finished burning. And a little bit of just leaves and sticks and brush that I've pulled together and dumped a handful of coals on there. Before, we could just barely walk through here. You know, there's a trail right here. We used to have to walk around the side here and then go down the trail. Now you can drive a truck down there if you want to. But don't all of you come at once. So this fire is done. I still have a few pieces of log, but I figure when I drag more stuff out, I'm going to burn it there again. So I'll just finish burning it later like I did on this pile. So I brought a couple of shovel loads of coals over here, and I've got this fire started. There's a big black log underneath the bottom that's left over from a previous burn. So I'm just dragging them back to the same spots when I'm burning logs. Wow, the moisture in one of those logs is making a really cool noise. I stopped at the local mechanic that we use for our car inspections and stuff and checked to see if he had a couple of old tires. Actually, I got 3 old tires from him. And so I'm bringing them down here to the bottom of the field. Uh-oh, no. Hopefully it doesn't go far. Round things roll. I try to put dirt here and make a ramp to be able to drive in and out of here easier, and it's just not really working out. So I'm gonna use these tires as anchors. This is some old technology, and I'm going to try to stabilize the ground more. So I grabbed 3. I might go back and get 6 or 8 more if I need them, but I'm gonna start out with those 3, see if that'll help me stabilize this. I don't think it's going to be enough. I'm finally getting back to working on the greenhouse, and it's actually kind of too late in the season, but working on it. I ran this side down to the ground. I needed to cut just a little bit off this pipe because this running on the track was pulling out to the side, and it was kind of binding, and it's not running smoothly. It was binding tighter and tighter as it was going up. So it seems to be better now. I haven't run it all the way up, but I ran it up high enough that I could tell it's just running a lot smoother. And it's not getting so tight. When I took this bolt out, it was bent on the inside the pipe. It has a big S-shaped kink in it from just too much pressure. So that's helping me know how to line this one up. So today I put together my pipes inside the plastic. Now I can just, now I can lift that up here and put in my wiggle wire, but I'm not gonna do it because the wind has been blowing so hard right now. I'm just gonna let it sit overnight and I'll do it tomorrow. Even tomorrow the wind is supposed to be pretty high, I think 10 or 11 miles per hour, but I think I can get this done earlier before the wind starts picking up. Thursday is supposed to be nice. But anyway, I'll get it done before Thursday. I don't know though. I might start working on this side right here on Thursday. It'd be nice to just go ahead and get this thing done. It looks like some of my new grass is coming in. When I was making this trench right here, I scraped the ground with the tractor and spread some grass seed in there. I can see little lines of grass seed coming across the ground over there. I put another coat on this to keep the rain from destroying those boards. Of course, the color's terrible, and Cindy's trying to think what color might look nice. Then we could put another coat and cover it up. I've been doing my burn piles down in the woods, but I haven't gotten to this trash pile yet. It's just been, even the day that I was finally burning up those piles down there, this pile, the wind was okay if I'm down in that valley, but up here on the top of the hill, it wasn't a good idea to burn something out here and have the wind start catching it.